the front is pushing through far southern eastern Oklahoma. There's some kind of, interesting cloud structures across the far eastern sections, but those are not anything to worry too much about. There's a couple of sprinkles in the far eastern areas ahead of the boundary. Behind it, this is what you're going to experience, a lot of sunshine coming up. And the winds will be out of the west-northwest at around 20 to 30 miles per hour. Now, it's going to drop down into the 50s for an hour or two, and then it's going to rebound and go back up into the 60s. So we're going to look for high temperatures this afternoon, about 68, 69 Tulsa, and have some folks into the 70s in the far southern areas. So we mentioned this a couple of minutes ago. So what about the annular solar eclipse? Now, this will not be a total solar eclipse. This is the one that is commonly referred to as during a fire. It's because the moon is going to be the farthest point away, and it just is not big enough to cover the entire sun structure there. But that will happen April of 2024, and southeastern Oklahoma in April will be under totality. Now, you're going to hear a lot about that, obviously, we get closer into next year. But for viewing conditions, unfortunately, the potential is here near and northeast of Tulsa that we're going to have quite a bit of cloud cover, especially around this middle part of the time period. So it starts at 10:23. This is for the metro. Peaks at 11:50, and by 1:24, then, this is over. So areas to the west, southwest of Tulsa will have a better opportunity of having clear sky or more sunshine, and areas to the north and east of Tulsa will, unfortunately, have the opportunity to have more cloud cover. Now, the maximum amount of sun blocked that would be in that middle part of the eclipse would be at about 70%. So again, this is not a full, solar eclipse, but if we get just a little bit of break in the cloud deck through the middle part of tomorrow mid-morning, you'll still be able to see some of the impacts for that. Now, the rest of the forecast, Saturday's high temperatures, we've kept it at 62 right now, but again, if those clouds do thicken up, just like yesterday, it'll stay pretty chilly for most of the day. Sunday, high temperatures would be at 63. Winds out of the northwest to 20 to 30 miles per hour. Saturday and Sunday, our winds will also continue out of the north at about 15 to 25 miles an hour. So see this probability on the map, 20%, it's going to go away pretty quickly. If you're around Tahlequah, if you're around the Jay and Grove area, if you're around Stigler, Haskell County, that front's pushing through. There's some clouds with that, a little sprinkle or two nearby. That's not going to be much of anything. It'll move out. Tomorrow, upper 50s and lower 60s. It's going to be pretty chilly. Here's Monday and Tuesday. Morning lows will be upper 30s and lower 40s. Daytime highs will rebound a little bit on Tuesday. We'll be at 70, and by Wednesday and Thursday, that's our next storm system, and that'll bring a chance for some showers and storms and slightly warmer temperatures. So we're still in this pattern, though. We have, a couple of good fall fronts. It tries to warm up a couple of times, and then more fall fronts. So we're just about to make a big turn to where we have fewer of these rebound periods, but not quite yet.